All right, guys, January 17th, 2024. I've had a very busy day, but I'm still insisting on getting in a cold plunge today. So I'm about ready to go into the cold plunge, so just stand by. I got a big announcement for everybody. All right, here I am. Time to get in. And this is the worst part, I've said it often, is getting in. The water right now is below 50 degrees, around 49 degrees. The air outside, I think it's around 42 right now. It's pretty chilly out here. We got like a wintry front going through here in the south. So, all right, I'm going to get in this water. Going to try to keep a positive attitude the whole time. So, let's see how it goes, because like I said, I do have a big announcement for everybody. So here I go. Whee! Oh, this never gets easier, as Steve Harvey will let you know. All right. It's fine once you're in. No. It's fine once you're in, guys. Oops, there goes one leg. Get that leg up in there. All right. Now I'm up in there and I'm feeling fine. My dead winter grass keeps me from cutting it every week. So I put some milk jugs full of ice in here just to make sure it was at desired temperature, and it certainly feels very desirable. I know I'm just gonna love this. So, all right, I'm gonna get down in it so I can start getting my chill on. Hoorah! So here we go. All right. Oh, I lost the milk jug. Oh boy, this is cold. Anyways, before I get so freezing I can't talk very well, I want to talk about my giveaway. It's a 500 subscription giveaway. And whoever likes and subscribes this video is gonna, and providing you're pretty brave, you're gonna get your own goodie pod delivered to you right from Carnivore Ken. So remember this video, it's when I hit 500 subscribers. If you like and subscribe to this video, that is one of you lucky, hopefully optimizers can look forward to seeing in the future is your very own goodie pod to get your chill on. All right, so there you go. Man, this is cold. This is really hitting me hard. Well, that's good, because you don't want to have to stay in here. You know, it's not the length, it's the effect. You want to get the effect. So anyways, I'm going to move my arms out a little bit so I get nice and cold. If it is shaking a little bit, you'll have to forgive me. So, what else is going on? Remember, I'm not giving any medical advice. Most of the things I say, you can just take as my opinion, and you should always check with your doctor for medical advice, not some guy from the YouTube. So, that's saying, guess what I heard today from a study? I heard this verbally, but he listed the study that since 2002, meat consumption, you know, people eating red meat, has went down. And you know what went up? Eating chicken has increased, red meat has dropped. And guess what else has increased since 2002? Cardiovascular disease. So I guess not eating red meat isn't working. oh, I'm sorry, I'm shaking bad. Oh, whoo! Gotta get this under control, because otherwise I'm gonna have a pretty shaky camera. You would think this would get easier, but it doesn't. Oh, all right. You know, I'm in a select group of people. Joe Rogan, Steve Harvey, Dana White, and yet, yes, Diaz, UFC fighter. Guess what we all have in common? We all cold plunge. They were all half crazy too. Nick Diaz, there you go. I got his name now. I think, oh, this cold plunge should help with mental clarity. Anyways, what else is there to bring up? I think I heard about hunter-gatherers. When we moved from being hunter-gatherers to the agriculture revolution, guess what happened? Human beings lost approximately 5 inches in height. Yeah. Sounds like that move wasn't too good for us. They know, through studies that, for about the last 8 to 12 million years, human beings have been primarily eating meat. It's only been since the last, how many years did they say? I think it was, not millions, it was like the last 10,000 years that grains popped up into our eating as humans. So we are really carnivore by nature. Try to talk scientific while you're shaking and freezing. Boy, that is very difficult. Anything to increase a man's testosterone levels, right? We're here for the girls. I got a wife, so I'm only here for my wife. So there you go. Why do I laugh? Is that a defense mechanism? Mechanism when you're freezing your whole body to the bone? Ooh. Yeah, this is a whole lot of fun. I think after I get out of the cold plunge, my dogs are giving me that look of, hey, it's time for our walk. I think I'll put a bunch of clothes on before I go outside for a walk. And by then it's going to probably be in the 30s. Tonight, man, I think it's supposed to get down to like 20, 25 degrees here, which is, that is real chilly for the southern United States. I almost bit my tongue by shaking too much. Well, went to the gym, had a nice leg workout, and I did the opposite at the gym. I sat in a hot sauna. That is way easier. Way easier than this cold plunge. But the after effects of a cold plunge, compared to a heat sauna, it's much better. You feel this for a long time. I mean, for a couple hours. You don't get out and go take a hot shower. You let your body warm up naturally and burn a lot more calories. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to warm up and, put some warm clothes on. I'll do that. I'm going to take my 2 golden doodles for a nice walk. Probably not get those 10,000 steps in, but I usually do 2.5, 3 miles. So that is what I will be doing. Oh boy. And remember that lean mass hyper responder study. I'm pretty excited about that because that really addresses the whole cholesterol thing. That comparing healthy individuals with high LDL to healthy individuals with normal LDL, and their plaque burden was exactly the same. Folks, remember, this is not medical advice, but my opinion is metabolic syndrome. It's, that is our main problem here, especially in the United States. I heard this crazy figure, like only 6% of Americans are metabolically healthy. I mean, is it 6%? That means 94% of us are not doing too good in the United States. I'll have to Google that term, but that's what I heard. Something up to there's only a small amount of Americans that are actually metabolically healthy. Even if you don't drink alcohol, there's a whole bunch of people out there that have fatty liver disease. And you can get fatty liver disease even if you don't drink alcohol. I mean, probably just said that twice. Oh, there goes that camera, because I'm starting to really shake. But yeah, remember, if you got a big old belly, there's a good chance you got fatty liver. That doesn't sound good to me. So, that's something, the low carb keto carnivore can really fix, is that fatty liver. And of course, it can really help you with your type 2 diabetes if you're pre, or even if you have it. I think it can reverse it. So it gives people hope there. Oh, another positive message. I've heard this a few times from like Dr. Shafee, Bart K, Professor Bart K, that the human beings biologically are programmed to live 120 to 150 years. If we would just get out of our own way and do things the way you're supposed to do it, that's the positive message coming from both those carnivore doctors. Kind of like that. Here I am working on my 7th decade of life, and I like the positive attitude that you could have a lot more decades of life left. So, just, you can always have dreams that something that beneficial from optimizing lifestyle and a carnivore diet would lead you that way. I heard that from Dr. Sean Amira too. Is a possibility that we're way undercutting our not only our lifespans but our health span from our own bad habits. The average man in the United States dies around 76, believe it or not. And the average female dies around 81. That's average. And that's average with a bunch of us having poor metabolic health. It's like I said, it's like 94% of us aren't doing too good. So, whew. And here I am, Carnivore Ken, took up sprinting as a senior citizen and cold plunging. Who would have thought? I never dreamed during my working years that I would be cold plunging and sprinting right now. Boy, this is cold. Yeah. It's kind of fun in a weird sort of way. It's World Carnivore Month. And just to restate, I'm not eating any dairy, no eggs. I'm just eating meat for the month of January. And it's been nice. I'm getting up having lamb or steak. I'm eating some, sausage if I need to for fat. Some better quality bacon. Ground beef. I'm feeling like a champ. I wake up, surprisingly, I don't need coffee in the morning. I don't even need a cold plunge in the morning to wake up. I have I'm like shocked, shocked at, not from just cold water, but from my energy levels. I feel really good in the morning. Oh, it's getting late. I probably should be getting out of this cold plunge soon. I don't think I'm going to get hypothermia, though. I've done this enough where I've been building up a tolerance to it. But I do, I got to take my golden doodles for a walk, or I feel guilty. I mean, they get so excited when they see the dog leashes come out. So I'm just laughing because I'm freezing. All right. Whew. I think I got that desired effect, and tomorrow I'm going to hit the old cold plunge again. And if it's not frozen, it's going to be a cold one tonight. So, all right, let me rise up. Rise, and I got to get dried off, get changed, and get those dogs out for a walk. Remember what I said in the beginning? I'm doing a giveaway. 500 subscribers, and you can be right here with me. Maybe we can like link up two sides of the screen, and we can both be cold plunging and talking back and forth. Maybe you could be on my video with the cold plunge I give you. How about that? That'd be cool, or what? All right. I'm going to get up, turn off the camera, and I'll see you folks out walking my dog. It should be a lot warmer out there. So, all right, let me rise up. Woo. All right, guys. I'll see you in a few. Hey, I'm back. Unfortunately, I lost the sun while I was changing over from the cold plunge and getting ready to go for the walk. But this street here has a little bit of sunlight. Not sunlight, but street lights. So you possibly can see me. I'm once again taking Luna and Sasha out for their 3-mile walk. And I don't even let the light of day stop me. I mean, having no light stop me from going on my walk. Because you got to move it or lose it, right? Anyways, I got to tell you, that cold plunge today, it hit me more than normal for some reason. I got chilled to the bone. So hopefully I'm getting some benefits from that, right? I always say, hopefully. I'm actually starting to stop shake now, so I might be able to hold this camera at least a little bit still. It's nice though, because now I feel rejuvenated from that cold plunge. After you initially, after I got out, it took a little while for me to get over the shock, but because it shocked my system. Now, I don't know how long I'm going to keep this going, because I don't want to get out a bad quality YouTube film, because you don't have no light. But it seems to be all right. Anyways, what else is going on? I had a bunch of subjects to talk about, but kind of flew my mind. I did tell you guys I'm involved in, I do invest in some cryptocurrencies. God, it's getting dark down this road. I better turn around, huh? And right now I have one called DESO, D-E-S-O, just to let you know. And it is going up. And, you know, just recently, like last week, I found out that, you know, it has 10.8 million maximum coins possible that could go out in circulation, and their circulation is 10.8 million, so all the coins are out in circulation. It's a decentralized social media project, which is a cryptocurrency, And it's supposed to be one of those projects that will prevent censorship, because as we know, on social media, there's a whole lot of censorship going on. If they don't like what you say, you can even be talking the truth sometimes, and if it isn't part of the mainstream wisdom, you can still get shut down. So I don't like that. So the idea that there's a possible social media company that could come into existence that would be censorship free, that sounds good to me. You know, of course, you wouldn't want all the bad things on there, so I'm sure maybe they'd have to come out with some way of moderating things, but well, I guess we'll see. But right now, that's what I'm investing in. It's kind of exciting because the bull cycle really isn't even started in cryptos. I mean, it usually doesn't start to the Bitcoin halving, which is I think like near the first week of April, sometime around there. And then after that, usually, you know, pretty much move for a couple years, and then you know, you have a blow off top, and then you have that big bear cycle again. Everything crashes 85%. So this is not financial advice. So it's just something I do on the side, other than you know, I do optimize. I mean, that's really my love and joy. And I'm retired now. I just trying to keep myself going. I do have a young family, as you know. I talked about my 9-year-old daughter. I don't want to die and go away and have her grow up without a dad. So I'm doing what I gotta do to stay healthy, and I'll be honest, I enjoy it anyways because it makes you feel good. I know carnivore is fringe, right? But all the other diets, pretty much they've all been tried. And like I said in the code plunge, you know, the carnivore doctors are talking 120 to 150 years, which I don't know, that's probably wishful thinking. I mean, a real stretch, right? But I like the positiveness of it, you know, is that, hey, you know, the carnivore doctors, they'll have you believing it can fix everything. You know, one of the major causes of, what is it, you know, chronic bowel syndrome is that what they call it? Chronic bowel syndrome is fiber. And I'm like, you know, that makes sense. You eat too much fiber, I guess it would, you know, irritate your bowels. But I can tell you one thing, the carnivore diet doesn't irritate your bowels at all. I mean, it just works fantastic there. All right, I'll walk back this way. I see more light down this road. And that's it. Tomorrow, what am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow is upper body, and hopefully it'll be warm enough to work out with my neighbors in the garage, but God, I gotta tell you, man, it's been real cold here lately. It's been down into the, you know, low 20s, I guess. And then, you know, my garage ain't heated, so you want, you know, usually though, you put down the garage door and you start working out. Once, if you're pushing it hard, you start getting warm, and you don't even think about it being a little chilly out there. You warm up pretty fast. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. So far today, whatever I had to eat. I woke up this morning and I think I had some bacon and sausage because I wanted to get some fat in me. And I had some chicken wings for dinner. That was around 3:30. And I haven't ate since. I think right now it's probably around 8 o'clock at night, maybe a little bit later. I did a little video after my cold plunge, but I was still shaking so much that the video, I looked at it, I said, man, I'm shaking too much to finish off this video. And You know, the only reason I told you I was going to put closing on this. And anyways, I appreciate all the likes and follows. All right, and remember, we're doing the giveaway. If you like and follow this video, when I hit 500 subs, you can have a code Plunge donated for me. Brand new code Plunge, a goodie pod delivered right to your house. So hit that like button and subscribe, and who knows, you could be code plunging away with me and feeling these positive effects in no time. So all right, I'm gonna let you go, and I hope everybody out there is doing great. Remember, you don't have to grow old and just wither away like a dandelion. You know, you don't have to wither away, folks. You can fight that aging process, maintain your muscle. Remember, that's a bad thing with aging. People tend to lose a lot of their muscle mass, and you know, they fall, break a hip, and it's all downhill after that. So all right, everybody, have a good one. Carnivore Ken out.